Blind Date in association with Going Places, the holiday matchmaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date! And here is your host, Miss Cilla Black!
Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Blind Date. And isn't it great to be back? Yes! Indeed it is. And in tonight's show, we'll be seeing Adrian and Amy getting fondue of each other in Switzerland. Yes, and we'll also have a look at Izzy and Sean soaking up the sights and sounds of historic Prague. Find out exactly how they got on later on. But right now, let's meet three lovely lads keeping their fingers crossed for a blind date tonight. So come in, the lads. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh. Hello, boys.
Hiya, Cilla. Hello, Cilla.
Oh, welcome to Blind Date, the very first show.
Got me all excited then, Cilla. Touched my legs.
Did I really? Oh, well, the lovely legs. The lovely legs. And that reminds me, I must get our Bobby to mow the lawn. Look at that. Isn't that... Hello, number one. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Well, my name's Kevin and I'm from Milton Keynes.
Our Kev from Milton Keynes. Well, what does our Kev do in Milton Keynes?
Well, as you can see, my tools and my trade on show tonight.
Yes.
I'm actually a soccer coach.
You are?
I'm indeed. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Who do you coach?
Little kids between the age of 5 and 17.
Oh, isn't that nice?
So those future rising Robbie Fowlers out there will be down to me, I hope, yeah.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Mind you, you come from a soccer background.
That's right, yeah. My dad, he used to play with Chelsea in his younger days.
Oh,
and he
what
was there
his name?
with John Wilson.
John Wilson, let's hear it for John Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness me, well, I can see you wearing the blue shirt, so obviously you must support Chelsea.
You must be joking. I know someone has to, but no, I'm a Liverpool supporter.
No, we're going to cause a riot here. Well, at least your dad brought you up properly, he did.
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Well, enjoy Blind Date.
Thanks very much,
I shall
Cilla.
see you in a mo. Hello, number two.
Hiya, Cilla.
Oh, hiya. What's your name and where'd you come from?
I'm Pete and I'm from Scarborough.
Oh. Peter, correct me if I'm wrong, Phil. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hiya, Cilla. That doesn't sound like a Scarborough accent.
No, it isn't. Originally, I'm from Anfield in Liverpool.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I've got to ask you. Anfield, team?
That's got to be Liverpool, hasn't it?
Yes!
Every time.
Yes! Oh, they're upset now. And I noticed you're stamping those lovely shoes because you have an obsession about shoes, haven't you,
Yeah,
Chuck?
I'm a shoeaholic, definitely. Different sorts for different times.
Really?
You know, red ones for romancing.
Red for
Blue
romance.
ones for me dancing, and I can really dance. I'm a top dancer myself.
Okay.
Crocodile shoes when I'm looking a little bit snappy with my nice kits on. So.
And what are these? What are these shoes?
These are my
you're
lucky
wearing
shoes
tonight?
for television and meeting famous
what
people.
shoes?
My lucky ones.
Oh, the lucky ones?
Yeah. The TV, it's the first airing tonight.
Yes, I could tell. They look as if they're killing you. They do.
Hopefully they'll be back next week, though, and they'll be loosened off by then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if you get picked tonight, will you be changing into your red romance
The red
shoes?
ones are in the bag waiting.
Enjoy Blind Date,
Thank you very
Peter.
much.
I hope the shoes bring you luck. Hello, number three. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hello, Cilla. I'm David from Sussex.
Yes, you are. David from Sussex, the blonde lad down there. Well, David, what do you do?
I'm a computer operator for a finance firm in Worthing.
Oh, posh job. Yeah. Clever lad down there.
Interesting stuff, Cilla.
But all your mates, I mean, they send you up a bit, don't they, David?
They do. They have a crack at me for doing my impressions. I do try. I get a lot of flack. Unnecessarily, I think, but...
But what kind of impressions do you do? You see, you've got their sympathy out there
I know.
already.
Well, I mean, I've been recently working on Clive James.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
And your mates laugh at you when
They
they...
do.
Oh.
I'm the only one that does it, and they just...
Well, I
keep
think
on.
we should be the judge of this, whether you're
want
good
it?
or not. Go on, give us a bit of Clive, because Clive, you know, he does watch this show.
Right, hello,
He
Clive.
does.
OK.
Hello and welcome to the show. Tonight we're linking via our supersonic, hugely expensive satellite to Miami to talk to the wonderful and gorgeous Cilla back about ITV's new series of Blind Date. We'll also be joined, as usual, by the talented keyboard player, Margarita Plaquetan.
And before I go, you must tell us, because you're a lovely lad, what you must have a football team that
I
you
have,
support,
Sarah.
yes.
Super Blues, Everton.
Well,
Not even one shout of yes, then.
2 out of 3 can't be bad. Enjoy Blind Date, all 3 of you. I shall see you all in the Mo. See you later,
Thanks a lot,
chaps.
Sarah.
Well, they're all hoping for a perfect date, and here's the perfect girl to share it with. Her name is Sarah, and she's from Edinburgh. So come in, Sarah! Lovely to see you. Hop on there, Sarah.
Thank you.
Away. What an entrance you made there. Thank you. Now, Sarah, I know you're from Scotland, aren't you? Which part?
Yes,
love?
I'm from Edinburgh.
Edinburgh? Yep. Yes, and what do you do in Edinburgh?
I'm a shop assistant in a trendy shoe shop.
Now, I know you got that job for a particular reason, because you're crazy about shoes, aren't you?
Absolutely obsessed with them. I've got over 80 pairs. 80 pairs.
80 pairs of shoes, ladies and gentlemen. 80. You're obsessed with your shoes. You're also obsessed by a certain television show, and it's not Blind Date. What show are you
It
obsessed
is, in
by?
fact, Clive James.
Oh, surprise, surprise! What do you like about Clive James? I mean, I
Well-
personally love him.
I love his voice, but it's more than that, Scylla. It's more his sidekick that I'm interested in.
Oh, we are talking about the one and only.
Margarita Plaquetan.
Margarita Plaquetan.
Oh, yeah.
And you're hoping if Margarita ever went back to where she ever came from.
I'm hoping that maybe she might just let me fill her shoes.
Oh,
Take her
well,
place.
you see, well, you know, Clive James watches this show.
Excellent.
Yes, he does, he does. So if our Clive were to be watching tonight, how would you impress him with the future Margarita Plaquetan?
Well, I'd maybe do a bit for him.
Well, Margarita away then, Sarah.
Will do. Okay.
That's right, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Margarita Plaquetan. I just gone to say I love you. I just gone to say how much I care. I love you. I just gone to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Sarah, you've got 3 questions
I have
there.
indeed.
Those lads are waiting with
Are they
bated
still
breath. They are. Yes, the last time I checked.
Okay.
Fire away with the first one.
Good evening, boys.
Hi, Sarah.
Okay, my favourite TV hostess, apart from yourself, of course,
Yes.
Selma,
More with another.
is the one and only Mrs. Merton.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, boys, if we... So lovely. If we boys were to have a heated debate, what would it be about?
shoe number 1.
Well, hey, Sarah, how you doing?
I'm not bad. How are you?
So, they'll be drawing your pension soon.
Oh, chicken. There.
Well, I have to talk about personal fitness, because I like to think I'm a pretty fit guy. And I know I'd fit the bill with you. And if you could see 2 and 3, trust me, you certainly have a fit.
Oh, lovely. Number 2, please.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm all right.
Good. Well, I'm a self-confessed shoeaholic myself. So we'd have to have a discussion on shoes and which are the best sort for dancing. Because I know when you meet me, I'll dance my way to your heart.
I think my dancing days might be over, you know, but never mind. Number 3.
Hello, Sarah, alias Mrs. Merton.
Hello.
Right, I think I'd like the debate to be about kites. Now, I don't want to string you along, but on our date, you'd have a lot of trouble keeping your feet on the floor.
I really am. Right, number 2 is my second question.
Right. Oh, the glasses come off. Who are you this time?
Do you know, I don't know. I've completely lost the plot.
Have you had Sarah yourself?
Absolutely, she's back. OK, here is my second question. I am a summer person because I love the sun. Which season of the year would you be and why? That question goes to number 3, please.
Well, Sarah, I consider myself a spring person. Because not only, when that screen goes back, will you spring into my arms, but I can guarantee our romance will blossom.
OK. Number 2, please.
Well, if you're sensational summer, I'd have to be autumn, because I'd love to follow you. And I know that you'd end up falling for me.
And number 1, please.
Well, Sarah, you've already got my pulse racing as it is, but I'm a summer person like yourself. I'm hot and steamy, full of fun. I can certainly show you some excitement.
OK, here's my final question. I recently bought a pair of children's shoes just because I love them. Even though they didn't fit me. What's the most useless thing you've ever bought and why? That question goes to number 2, please.
Well, I'd have to say it's my return train ticket for tomorrow, because I think I'll be going on holiday with you. And who knows, Sarah? And Sarah, after our date, those children's shoes might not be as useless as you think they are.
Number 3, please.
Well, Sarah, I've got this case of champagne, but I've got no one to share it with. But if you pick me tonight, I promise you a corker of a date.
And number 1?
Well, it could be the suntan lotion I actually bought for me and you on our date. It'd be pretty useless if I'm stuck over here in Milton Keynes, so take a risk tonight and pick me.
Oh, sir.
I know.
It's make your mind up time.
I know.
How would Mrs. Merton feel about that?
Do you know, I think my bowels would be going if I was there. I really do. You know, I better not stand up.
Because this is the moment where I usually say, don't make your mind up time before you've heard who? Yes, our Graham's back with a quick reminder. Graham?
Oh, Sarah, will it be sporty number 1, who's fit for anything and hoping to fit into your plans tonight? Or how about shoeaholic number 2, the fall guy who wants to trade in his return for his season ticket with you? Or will it be high-flying number 3, the champagne Charlie who'd like to get physical with you this evening? The decision is yours.
Well, Sarah, Graham did say the decision is yours. They're all excited out there. They've all got their favourites, but they're not going to help you in any way, hopefully. You tell me right away who you want to go on this blind date with.
Number 1.
What about the two that you turned
I know.
down? I mean, he sold it. Yes. He sold his soul to everybody here. I love him to death. You turned down number 2, and that was our Peter from Scarborough. Look. Come in, Peter. Oh, you deserve to go on that date.
I wanted to, though.
You also turned down number 3. Now, you adore the Clive James show.
I do.
He does a magnificent impression of Clive James. But he's gone now. You turned down number 3. That was David from Sussex. Come in, David. Ah, look at Dreamboat Jamie. Another perfect match, but it wasn't to be. But my love is Sussex. I'm going to cry. You chose for your blind date this evening number 1, that was Kevin from Milton Keynes. Come in, Kevin. Let's find out where you're going on your date. Look, there's lots of dates.
Lady
in
has
there.
to pick.
Come on, Mrs. Merton, alias our Sarah.
Go, do you want to read it? You read it out?
Give me the pressure situation here.
Sorry.
All right.
I hope it's a good one. What does it say?
A date in Portugal.
Wow. So they're the football team, Portugal.
I have indeed. Yes, I've coached them.
Let's see what you're going to be doing in Portugal. You're jetting away to the beautiful Costa Verde for a taste of traditional Portuguese hospitality. You'll try the delicious local cuisine, sample the famous local wines, and try your hand at the local folk music. Let's hope that love blooms on the Portuguese green coast. Ooh, you're looking forward to this?
I am.
Well, I can't wait till you come back. Enjoy Portugal, ladies and gentlemen. Wish them well, Sarah and Kevin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Well, we're going to take a quick break right now, but we will be back in a mo to see how Adrian and Amy enjoyed their date in Switzerland. And here's the moment they met on our last show. You chose number 2. That was our Amy from Bristol. Come in, Amy. To our couple from the last series, Adrian and Amy. Back to blind dates. Sit yourself down there. Oh, Adrian.
Hello again, Simon.
Hello, Adrian. Sit down there. Well, let's have a look at the two of you sampling the slopes in Switzerland.
Steve, just tell everybody at home, Adrian included, that I'm going to be away filming for a few days in Switzerland. I'll chat to you when I get back. See you, bye. Everything's sus now.
That's good.
3 or 4 days of snow.
Freezing cold.
And the rest of it, Amy.
Yes, I do.
I love you.
I'm going to go straight into that pond now.
Amy's just too much for me. I've been told by those in the know that if the woman drops her piece into the soupware, she has to drink her drink in wine. If I drop it in, I'm going to have to kiss all the women.
I think we've already done that when we walked in. Adrian, here's that blonde girl over there.
Actually, Amy, that's Miss Switzerland. I think she's coming over, actually.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello there, my dear. What's your name?
Stephanie.
Enchanté.
Oh.
Please take a seat. Please take a seat.
Don't listen.
You don't mind, do you, Amy?
Stephanie.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
So, Amy, you go off and we'll stay here. I'll give him my cleanse, tone and moisturise routine. We'll discuss beauty products.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Okay, bye. See you
Oh, hecky thump. Well, Switzerland looked fabulous, but was there passion on the piste? Or was it downhill all the way? Shall we find out? Yeah! I think so.
When the scream went back and I first saw Adrian, I thought, oh my God, it's Godzilla. He was absolutely huge and it was really scary.
Well, when the screen went back and I first saw Amy, I thought, oh, this could be a lot worse. I've done all right for myself here.
When Adrian and I came off stage, there wasn't a lot of conversation going on. I was trying desperately to talk to him, and we had a few drinks, and I was chatting away about anything I could think of, and he wasn't really responding, and I thought, this is going to be a really difficult week.
When we came off stage and went backstage into the hospitality area, I was a little surprised that Amy didn't make more of an effort to come over and speak to me. I thought, purely out of courtesy and manners, she might have thanked me for picking her, but she kept her distance, and I was a bit surprised at that.
Well, there were two sides to Adrian. There was this rugby-playing lad, and there was this more sensitive side. And the rugby-playing side was amusing for a while, but it got a bit boring after a while, dragged on a bit.
I am aware of the fact that I put up a bit of a barrier towards women, of being a bit of a beer-swilling rugby lout and a buffoon, and I rely on women to see through that, and it's a test of their intelligence to do so. If they can, then they reap the rewards. If not, then they're cast by the wayside.
I think Adrian's bravado attitude is all a bit of an act, and I don't actually think he's very confident with women, but I think he should be, because he's a good-looking guy.
I think Amy thinks I'm a bit of a buffoon because I kept forgetting her name and calling her Emily for some strange reason, but, Amy, I'm sorry.
I guess the most irritating thing about the whole date was the fact that Adrian couldn't learn my name. There's 3 letters in my name, and he still calls me Emily.
I think I perhaps amused Emily on a few occasions, but I'm not the court jester type, and I think perhaps she was after something a little more humorous.
To me, a sense of humour is very important, and Adrian did make me laugh during the date. But unfortunately, I think a lot of the time I was laughing at him rather than with him.
Hang on, be fair. He might have changed within 6 months, but we're going to find out. Now, come on, Adrian, how could you? How could you? I mean, the first big, and I mean big mistake is when you went off stage to the hospitality room and you stood there on your lonesome waiting for Amy to come over to you to thank you for choosing her to go on a date. My goodness me.
I'm a poor little lost soul, and I needed somebody to come over and reassure me, Scylla.
Reassure you?
Yeah.
A big lad like you?
Yeah, I'm not really like that rugby-playing lout, you see.
Well, your mates call you a big girl's blouse, is that right? You tell me this, Master.
It's a fair cop, Scylla. I am a big girl's blouse. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Well,
but,
I say you are, because how... Oh, Amy, how did you really feel? You did mention there on film that you've got such a short name. It's a beautiful name, 3 letters, Amy.
It doesn't take much, does it, sir?
And he kept on calling you Emily.
Emily. I want to know who Emily is, actually.
I don't know. It's just some sort of mental aberration. I apologise, Amy. I really am sorry.
Mental aberration. Well, just to remind you tonight, in case you forget, it is Amy It is Amy, so I've got a few name tags. First of all, one for you is that, yes? And Amy, do you mind putting that on, yes? This and that are Amy. All right, so you won't forget a name for now.
Okay.
So what's all this business about chatting up every girl under the sun in Switzerland?
Emily... Oh, God. Amy made it manifestly obvious from the start that she wasn't interested in any sort of romantic entanglement whatsoever.
Excuse me.
And when she compounds that, by when we're in a bar, she says to me, Adrian, look, I think there's a woman over there that's interested in you. Do you want me to leave and you can go and chat her up? And I thought, well, this is very mature of you, Amy. I'll, thanks very much. I mean, what's a mature red-blooded guy to do, eh? You can't look a gift horse in the mouth,
Can I get a word in?
Please do it.
We went to the piano bar.
Yes.
And we were sitting there for about 10 minutes, no conversation at all.
That's rubbish.
Adrian was staring at a lady who walked in.
That's rubbish. The first time I heard about it was when you told me.
Hang on, BGB.
Rubbish.
So I thought, I've got to let him know that I've seen that he's been staring at this woman rather than talking to me. So I said, Adrian, I think you've pulled. I walked home alone, Scylla.
Wait a minute. Before you traduce me any further, Amy, the verbatim was, Adrian, I think you've pulled.
Can you talk in English, please? Give us the lowdown on Miss Switzerland. I mean, you know, you called her over. Sit down, sweetheart. Teasy.
Scylla, you had more chance with St Bernard than he did with Miss Switzerland.
Well, that may well be true, but at least I had more chance with her than I did with you, Amy.
I have to say, well, I have to ask you first. Are you going to see each other?
Well, no, that's not a stupid question. That's not a...
They've made up their minds out there.
I think I've made up my mind now as well.
I'd be quite willing to see Amy again. I've been looking against her.
Ladies and gentlemen, wish them both well. Adrian and Amy. Well, we're going to take another break right now, but we will be back to meet the fella who'll take his pick from one of these smashing girls. So come in, the girls. And let's go and join the girls. They're over there. Aren't they gorgeous? Well, hello, number one. What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Catherine and I'm from Suffolk.
Oh, all right. Catherine from Suffolk. Do you live on a farm or anything?
Sort of. We've got a lot of animals, horses and chickens and, yeah, lots.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Now, ideal men, I mean, what do sort of farmers' girls like you? What do you like? 'Cause
I like tall, dark, handsome men.
Yes.
Very rich.
Very rich?
Very rich.
The entrepreneurial type?
Yes, definitely. And because I want to have a house in the country with horses and a sports car and, yeah, I want everything.
So you want somebody like Richard Branson or somebody like that?
Better looking and much younger.
Oh, hey. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Richard, because, you know, Richard watches this show. Enjoy Blind Date, Catherine. Hello, number two. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Scylla. I'm Helen. I'm from Cheshire.
What's your job, Chuck?
I'm a beauty consultant in a large chemist.
I could tell. But you're a beauty consultant with a difference, because you have a couple of jobs, really, because you work near the door of this very large chemist.
I do.
And you spot the talent when they come in.
Yes, yeah.
And you've got a tannoy there, haven't you?
We have, yeah.
And you've got a certain code, haven't you?
Yeah.
To tell all the other girls
what's coming in the store and what's going out the store.
Well, we want to hear this code, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. All right, then. But to set the mood, I think we ought to do it properly. Because, I mean, with a tannoy, you need a microphone, don't you?
You do?
Hey up, Chuck. Hang on, I'll get one for you. Yes, there's the microphone. Oh, look. Oh, look, they've given me this as well. Pass that by, Catherine, will you? Oh, look. Oh, sweet. After me.
Hello. This is a staff announcement. Staff announcement. Attention to site A, 9/10. Thank you.
So what does that mean?
That means gorgeous hunk walking into the store, 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 with a gorgeous hunk walk. Shall we have another one? Yes, why not?
Hello, staff announcement. Staff announcement. Island 3. Hair and sunglasses.
Oh, now don't tell me that hair and sunglasses. A poser's
My
just walked
pet
in.
hate, yeah.
Oh, a pose. I'm
Gel in
getting
the
the
hair,
gist of this now.
sunglasses on. Ugh.
Well, I hope that there won't be any posers tonight, and I hope he's 10 out of 10 for you. All right, Chuck, I think that deserves a big round of applause. Yes, indeed. The kettle on the end there. Hello, number 3. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Claire and I'm from Fife.
Well, what does our Claire do up there in Fife?
Well, I'm a student, but yesterday I was just told I passed all my exams and I'm now a BA in Drama Studies.
And that's right on! Well, I wish you well in your career if you choose to go into acting, because you do love the Bond movies, don't you?
I do. I've been a fan since I was at yay height.
Who was your favourite James Bond?
Has to be Mr. Sean Connery.
Well, you know Sean watches this show. But you have a big burning ambition because you would like to be the first Scottish lady to appear as a Bond girl in the film.
Yes, the first Scottish Bond girl, because there's never been one. And I think I could fill the shoes, I could.
So do we, so do we. Your favourite bits, because you've practised this in front of the mirror. You love the opening titles, don't you?
I do. It's all these women with silhouettes and their guns and it's great.
How did you practice?
Well, you know, just get the Bond music, you know, slap it on and, you know, wiggle away.
Well, we can slap the Bond music on for you tonight. You, the Bond music, please. Enjoy Blind Date. I shall see you all in a mo. See you later, girls. Well, 3 Supergirls hoping for their Superman. And here he is. His name is Dino, and he's from Wiltshire. Come in, Dino. Staff announcement. We need more hair gel and sunglasses on ITV. Sorry about it. I just had to do
That's
that.
okay.
I just had to make a little staff announcement there.
Okay.
Your name is Dino.
That's right, yes.
I was expecting, you know, somebody Italiano. How did you get that name?
I was named after the car, the Dino Ferrari.
Oh, really?
I was indeed, yes.
Really?
My father had one when I was born.
Oh, your dad had one?
He did, yep.
You're just 20 years old now, but you've got a very good job indeed. What do you do?
I'm a hotel manager.
So you're made for life there in that job, aren't you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
No, I've got quite a few ambitions.
You have?
I have indeed, yes. I've got the intention to be a multi-millionaire by the time I'm 30.
Oh, my goodness me. So in 10 years' time, we can look forward to a replacement for my very good friend who watches this show, Richard Branson.
Yeah, he'll be stuck somewhere as a corner store, I think, by the end.
My goodness me. Well, I wonder what our girls are thinking about all this tonight. You've got 3 questions there, Dino. I wish you well for the future.
Thank you.
Gosh. And give my love to your dad, because he's obviously bought you the hotel. Fire away, Dino.
OK, question number 1. I was named after a car, the Dino Ferrari. What sort of car are you most like and why? To number 1.
Hello, Dino.
Hi.
Being a country girl, it would have to be a Land Rover, because when I'm revved up, I can pull anything.
Same question to number 2, please.
Hello, Dino.
Hi.
Well, it would have to be the Jaguar. Like me, it's sleek, sophisticated, and when you've picked me tonight, I'll make you purr.
You'll make you purr.
And the same question to number 3, please.
All right, Dino?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
Oh, good. Well, I'd have to be an orange beetle. Because I'm fun, I'd be the envy of all your mates, and this little runaround won't give you the runaround.
OK, my second question. My multinational business empire will be called Dino's Emporium. If you were to set up your business empire, what would you call it, and what would you deal in? Number 2.
Well, my business would have to be an international model agency, and I'd call it Models 2. So sign up with me, and I'll give you a contract for life.
And the same question to number 3.
I'd have to do something in the music industry. And I think my business would be called The Final Crescendo. B sharp, pick me, or you'll be an A flat, Dino.
And once again, the same question to number 1, please.
My business would be called First Past the Post, and I'd breed thoroughbred racehorses. And if you pick me tonight, Dino, then you'll definitely be under starter's orders.
Third and final question.
Right. I've often heard women talking about things they'd like to change about themselves. If I gave you £5,000 for plastic surgery, what would you change about yourself and why? Question going to number 3.
Well, Dino, £5,000. I've always fancied longer nails, so I think I'd have the ultimate manicure. So, if you scratch my back, maybe I'll scratch yours.
And that same question to number 1, please.
Being a tall, curvy, natural blonde, I don't think I really need any help. But if you want to spend your money on something, then spend your money on the only thing that I really need, a Caribbean suntan.
And the same question to number 2.
Well, I've never had any complaints about the way I look, Dino, but I would be happy for a second opinion. I'm prepared to submit to a closer examination.
Well, that's it, Dino. All those 3 questions have been asked and answered. Yep. Make your mind up time. Don't make it just yet, because here's our Graham with a quick recap.
Dino, will it be country girl number 1? A fast filly who reckons she could pull you this evening, all the way to the finishing post. Or maybe sophisticated number 2, the talent spotter who's offering you a long-term deal. Or could it be musical number 3? She'll make your mates green with envy, as long as you come up to scratch. But the decision is yours.
Well, Dino's Emporium. Who are you going to go for?
It's going to have to be number 1.
I have to ask you, what turned you on to number 1, off the top of your head, when you take your glasses off?
Must have been the tall, sleek exterior, I think.
That was tall and sleek as well, but what about number 2 that you turned down? You did turn down our Helen all the way from Cheshire. Come in, Helen. Oh, Helen, good night. Look to everybody where you work, all right? Well, Dino, you also turned down number 3. How could you? She wanted to be the first Scottish Bond girl. Her name is Claire, and she's all the way from Fife. Come in, Claire. It wasn't pointless. You didn't have to tell me, and I looked at Fife.
I will.
Oh. A BA she got yesterday. Bachelor of Arts she is now. But you chose number 1, a lovely farmer's girl from Suffolk. Here she is, our Catherine from Suffolk. Come in, Catherine.
How are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well done, Catherine. Yes, and you're tall. She's very tall as well. Do you like tall ladies?
Yes.
Oh, I hope so, because you're going out with one. Who's going to choose? Where are you going on your blind date?
It's going to have to be the lovely lady.
Oh, the lovely lady. Oh. He's going to be a multi-millionaire in 10 years' time. Let's find out. Pick a rich enough date. A trip to Crete. A trip to Crete! Have you been there before?
No.
You haven't? Have you ever been to Crete? Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. You are off to the gorgeous Greek island of Crete for a date full of sun and sand and sea. You'll take part in an ancient Greek evening, all togged up in togas. Then it's off to a nearby spa, to pamper yourselves with every possible beauty treatment. Not that either of you need it, you're both gorgeous. From massage to mud baths. I look forward to seeing you both next week.
OK.
Yes, enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. Dino and the lovely Catherine. Enjoy Crete. Bye. Well, you know, last series, Izzy picked Sean and they spent their date in beautiful Prague.
Captain Zajíček from CSA crew, and welcome on board. I wish you a very pleasant journey to the beautiful city of Prague.
Tower Bridge over there.
Where? Look.
And then a bit to your right, St Paul's Cathedral.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you go right on the horizon, that's my house.
It's nice house you live in.
It's alright, isn't it?
Shame we can't see Wolverhampton from here.
No.
Hello, Izzy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
and
too.
Welcome to the Olympic Hotel in Prague.
Thank you.
Sean, welcome to Prague.
Nice to meet you.
And I wish both of you a very happy stay with us here in Prague. Na zdravie.
Zdravie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let there be cuckoos, a lark and a dove. But first of all, please let there be love.
Don't know this. Blow, blow, blow! Blow!
Your mum's going to be very proud of
Drink. Who's the old geezer on the left?
The skeleton. And in the middle is the Earth, because that's the centre of the universe, apparently. And then below that are 360 days of the year.
I wish I was as clever as you. It's all different from farmland.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's very pretty.
I like it, it's different.
It's better than Croydon, isn't it? Anyway.
Definitely from Wolverhampton.
A bit more picturesque than Manchester.
Well, welcome back, Izzy and Sean, after such a long time. Well, Prague looked fantastic, but was there love in the Czech Republic, or did they just want to check out and come home? Let's find out.
Well, when the screen went back and I first saw Sean, I didn't think core or anything, but I thought he looked like a right laugh, so I thought, yeah, we're going to have fun.
Before the screen went back, I already knew she had red hair, so I was expecting a Nicole Kidman type. But when I first saw Izzy, it was like red out of a bottle, and it was like, oh, dear.
As soon as we came out the studio, Sean ran off and talked to all the other pickies and totally ignored me to start with. Don't know what put him off, might have been my red hair, I don't know. But I thought that's nice, isn't it?
Well, on the first night in Prague, I actually went to bed early before Izzy because I wanted to recharge my batteries for the next day and the date in hand.
Our first night in Prague, it was Sean's first big night out in a big European city, first time abroad. And I stayed up quite late. He went to bed early, I thought fair enough. In the morning, I found out that he'd gone to bed to watch the snooker on the television and do his work.
During our time in Prague, can I say I know quite a bit about Izzy because she does a lot of talking, but I can't say she doesn't actually know a lot about me because she never really gave me the chance to talk much, really. She's always talking about herself.
Sean and I both like music, completely different music tastes though. I like bands like Sleeper, but Sean just likes sleeping.
Well, Izzy had a very indie Britpop look to her. Not really my cup of tea, really. I would like my women to be a bit more classier, you know.
On the last night, Sean and I went out dancing. I thought, brilliant, get him out of himself, boogie away. But even when he's letting his hair down, he's still got that blank expression on his face. Dancing away. Boring.
If I was to describe Izzy's worst qualities, there would have to be her look, her loudness, and her bossiness.
Does Sean fancy me? I've absolutely no idea, because he hasn't actually spoken to me enough for me to find out at all.
Well, did I fancy Izzy? No, not really. Not at all. No. Sorry.
I think the sort of girl that Sean would go for would be very conventional, you know, air stewardess type look. I think he thinks I'm a bit mental.
If I was to sum up my trip to Prague, I'd have to say, nice city, nice time, wrong girl.
Considering it's Sean's first time abroad in a brilliant city like Prague, I was quite surprised that he didn't want to do anything. He had no enthusiasm of going to go and see the sights and look at the shops and, you know, do silly things like buy puppets and that. But, yeah, I think he'd have been happier back in Wolverhampton doing nothing. In his slippers.
Oh, Sean, you've let the side down in Wolverhampton there, Chuck, haven't you? Is it true on the first night that you decided to watch the snooker and do your ironing?
No. No, it's not.
No?
Not
Yes,
at all.
it is.
Not at all.
You were talking about doing the ironings the minute we got to Heathrow because you're worried about your shirts getting creased up.
Don't we all?
You were.
Don't we all?
Now you said that you couldn't get a word in edgeways. Is this true, is it?
Well, like, I'd ask Sean what he wanted to do or whatever, and he would just sit there, look at the floor, and eventually I'd be like, come on, what do you want to do? Because I didn't mind, because I'd been to Prague before, so I thought, you know, let Sean do what he wants first. And all he'd do is stare at the floor and go, nothing.
Couldn't you made a bit of effort?
I was like excess baggage. I have to go and get some stuff for my friends, I have to get some beer, I have to get some cigarettes, I'll go and get some money.
You didn't want to do anything at all. You did not want to do anything at all. You did not. Come on, face it.
I was a follower. I was a disciple.
Sean, really?
I'll tell you that.
No, look, being on a date with Sean is like looking at a blank screen.
Oh,
it really is.
Please. I'm
Looking
sure
at
there's
a
many
black
women out there that love to
screen.
come out for a date with me. Ain't
I
that
really
right?
wouldn't bother. I really
Now,
wouldn't bother.
is it true? Is it true,
Charming.
before we get, you know, sympathy from the audience out there, is it true? I mean, you had your few words against our Izzy. I mean, you, in no way did you fancy her.
Well, not really. That's one of the things. You just, obviously, sometimes you click, sometimes you don't, and in this case, we didn't.
You'll maybe prefer a bit more of a classy bird, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, he was shaking his head furiously when you were saying that he would have preferred to have gone out with an air hostess, and you didn't think
No,
so?
because they're not flying.
Is there any hope that you're going to see each other again?
No, I'd rather eat my feet, I think, actually.
Nice thought.
Well, we wish you both well for the future, whatever you do, Izzy. I think you look stunning tonight. You do. You're having Kate Moss. Watch out. And I wish you well in your budding career. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Izzy and our Sean. this week, but we will be back next week to see how Sarah and Kevin and Dino and Catherine enjoyed their dates together. And, of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, ta-ra for now. Ta-ra, everyone.
Blind Date, in association with Going Places, the holiday matchmaker.